KaBlam, an animated anthology show hosted by Henry and June, takes the comic book aesthetic and turns it up a notch. Not only does this show radiate zany late night humor, but it still feels like a fresh concept despite its glaring age.
What's going on here?
We caught the mayor, sir. Bad mayor. Shame on you, you jerk.
Welcome to The Rewind. Today, we'll be counting down the top 10 KaBlam episodes. Before we begin, make sure to give this video a like and hit the subscribe button for good luck. Number 10. You've tried the rest, now try the best.
What'd you call that? A natural disaster?
Eat an avalanche, kid.
Henry is mad at June for having the giggles, so he throws her down a volcano. Sniz and Fondue are stuck in a predicament, owing a whopping $1,000. Meanwhile, in Action League now, the mayor uses a vacuum to suck up the Action League. Meltman is the only one who wasn't sucked in and surprisingly saves everyone.
Why'd you do it, Mayor?
Would you believe I'm a neatnik?
Nice going, Melty.
Number 9. Your real best friend.
Enter the world of Sniz and Fondue. Paper cut.
The first episode of the series really shows us what makes KaBlam different from other cartoons. Fondue buys a scorpion to keep Sniz out of his room, but the scorpion escapes. The Action League must stop the mayor from the most heinous crime of all, littering. We also learn the pledge of KaBlam allegiance.
Everybody, put your head over your heart and repeat after us. I pledge allegiance to KaBlam.
Number 8. What the astronauts drink.
Turn the key!
The key. Right. It's gotta be around here somewhere.
Henry and June plan a trip to space, but they aren't the only ones leaving planet Earth. Sniz is abducted by aliens who quickly return him after realizing how annoying he is. In Life with Loopy, Loopy lassos the moon and finds an astronaut who is abandoned by his friends. Henry and June also introduce Surprising Shorts, where two girls try to find a ghost cat in a haunted house.
Dropsy. I found that kitty.
Number 7. Comics for Tomorrow Today.
It's Spotzilla.
June demonstrates her superpowers, which involve touching her tongue with her nose and turning her eyelids inside out. Sniz uses a hair product that makes him go bald, so Fondue shaves his head to make Sniz feel better. The Action League accidentally releases Spotzilla, who eats Stinky Diver. This is also the only KaBlam episode with a cliffhanger. The Action League plotline is continued in the following episode titled Not Just for People Anymore.
Stay tuned for the next action-flexed installment of Action League Now.
Number 6. Resistance is futile.
Tonight, we're gonna find out who will win the most coveted award on basic cable TV.
The KaBlamies!
Henry and June hold the KaBlammy Awards. The winner of the award is none other than Action League Now. Speaking of the Action League, they have to babysit a witness for the mayor's trial. In The Offbeats, Betty and Bongo's glasses are stolen. Meanwhile, Sniz and Fondue are tricked into doing chores after not being able to decide who gets the prize from a box of cereal. Number 5. A little dabble do ya.
I plucked this baby out of the air during last season's playoffs. And ever since then, I've never let it out of my sight.
In this episode, Henry and June introduce Smell-O-Vision, television that you can smell. Sniz gets jealous of a wooden dummy that Fondue keeps associating with, and we learn that the cartoons can't feel pain, except for Henry. Stinky Diver tries to get over his fear of saving victims in a toilet, and Loopy sets a record for the longest amount of time spent looking for a baseball underneath a couch.
Just look at all this Hey, turn down the high beams, will ya?
Number 4. KaBlam gets results.
Enough talk. Let's get it on.
How about a Hertz donut?
Yes, please.
June tries to show off her self-defense skills, but is quickly scared off by Henry's evil cloak. The Action League has trouble figuring out which flesh is the real one when the robot flesh appears. Loopy tries searching for Goldfish Heaven, and we get to see a surprising short called In Lava, where a small dog tries to wake his pal. Number 3. Built for Speed. The TV controls get messed with, which takes us directly to Fondue and Sniz. Here, Sniz is really curious about a priceless model Fondue doesn't want to open. After sneaking up behind Fondue and opening it, he ruins the model, but thankfully Fondue wanted to open it after all. In Action League now, Thunder Girl is jealous of Lightning Lady. We also find out that June and Henry have stunt doubles.
You want us to make taffy?
Oh no, he wants us to stretch. There's still 15 seconds left in the show.
Number 2. The KaBlam Witch Project.
I'll state it simply so your tiny brains can comprehend. You're about to be destroyed, obliterated, pulverized, expunged. Whew, I've got a good vocabulary.
Based on the Blair Witch Project, this episode takes a horror film approach in its narratives. Henry and June go on a camping trip with Mr. Stockdale, Jimmy McGee, and Mr. Foot. They're left stranded after Mr. Foot hears something growling in the woods and drives off. In Action League now, Smarty Pants tries to steal the world's knowledge, which gets placed in Flesh's brain and makes him a genius. Loopy sells her father and tries to get him back from the aliens who bought him.
That's not a bargain. That's my dad. And I didn't mean to sell him, so here's your money back.
Sorry, Earthling, no can do.
Number 1. All-Purpose KaBlam.
Hey, Chet. Deep Six, the bongos.
This episode kicks off with June finalizing the Page Turner, which doesn't work out so well for Henry. The page turns to Sniz and Fondue, where Sniz learns a much-needed lesson after annoying his roommates. Milkman gets amnesia, and the Action League has to help him regain his memories. June thinks Henry has amnesia too, so she drops a tank on him to help jog his memory. Loopy learns the most important lesson of all, which is that hygiene attracts attention.
Young lady, as long as you're living in this house, you're gonna take a bath like everyone else.
Okay, then I'll go live in the yard.
Oh.
What do you think of our list? Before you leave, don't forget to give this video a like and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Check out these other videos from the Rewind, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss another video again.